Hey everybody, welcome back to another Diecast review. Time to look at a couple of new 164s that come in. You'll start to notice these videos kind of run together. I have found that it is easier to put these 164s together a little bit because of the vast amount of them. There are so many reviews to make, and putting them together and having them be a little bit longer is a more effective way to get those videos out there, so I don't have to put 100 videos out. I can put 30 longer, better quality videos is my thought. So, just letting you know that. That's why you'll start to see more and more of this. Anyway, let's get into it today. We are taking a look at Kyle Busch's 2022 M&M's Crunchy Cookie and M&M's Throwback car. One from Darlington, one from the Bristol Win. This is not the raced version, this is just the scheme. But these are the cars we're taking a look at this afternoon, tonight, whenever I post this. I don't know. I record all these at midnight, so it is what it is. So yeah, let's go ahead and slide these off to the side and take a look at our box artwork. So here on the first box, you can see we got Kyle Busch, Cut NASCAR Cup Series, and then 2022 season. You got NASCAR Next Gen there too. Here you can see the number 18 M&M's Throwback 2022 Camry, and then Lionel Racing, the official diecast of NASCAR. Now, box artwork, same on both. I mean, literally the same. Only thing different is this silver sticker here. This one says M&M's Crunchy Cookie. The other one obviously said Throwback. So outside of that, the boxes are the same. The only box I have run across that has slightly different artwork have been the Hendrick cars. They have their Hendrick Motorsports logo over there. Outside of that, every box has the same artwork, minus promos. So that's our box art. Now let's go ahead and zoom in and get a good look at the cars. So we'll start with the Crunchy Cookie car here. You can see on the Crunchy Cookie car, we have this nice baby blue color, very light color that kind of is the base coating of it. And then we've got all the M&Ms just like normal. And then you can see actually inside the M&M, they got the little cookie dough crunch looking thing there. But yes, that is the M&M's kind of way of doing things. You know, the M&M's cars, you can remember back to 2015. They had the M&M's caramel. It was green with all the M&M's. Then they had the peanut butter, which was like blue with a bunch of these. And then they had the M&M's mix, which had an actual, that one had a little different scheme. But most of them, the only difference they come down to is they go through the M&Ms, and then sometimes they'll break open an M&M on the decaling and show what's supposed to be inside of them. So yeah, that's just something I always find kind of cool, because it's M&M's way of promoting all the different types of M&Ms and things like that. So I do think that's pretty cool. But that being said, unfortunately, this is our last season with the M&M's cars. So going to be very unfortunate to see those guys go, because, I mean, if I'm being completely honest, I love it. I love the Skittles car, the M&M's car, the Twix car, all those, the candy cars. I'm telling you, candy cars were huge. As a kid growing up watching NASCAR, the M&M's car was a popular staple amongst kids. And I do think this is an overall loss for the sport to not have M&M's here. It's not just a loss for M&M's, although with the amount of money sponsorships cost, maybe it's good for them anyway, but definitely a big loss for the sport. You know, the money may not have been one thing, but the impact of having candy as sponsorship cannot be understated how valuable that is. But anyway, let's go around to the back here. You can see we've got our rounded back bumper there, and the taller spoiler as well. There's our diffuser, Kyle Busch on the front and rear windows. We got the green M&M over here, spinner around. We've got the red M&M over here, holding some, I don't know what they call those. They're not called monster cookies. Those take like oatmeal and stuff in them. These look like they're just basic sugar cookies with M&Ms on them. But you can see them there. And then we got Rowdy up there on the name rail, DeWalt back here, a couple other Joe Gibbs sponsors. We got the TRD rocker panel down below. Those are manufacturer specific. And then once you get back around to the front, black splitter and the M&Ms up there as well. So like I said, this is actually one of my favorite paint schemes of the year for Kyle Busch. There's a few different ones. I think his final ride is a very, very cool car. I'm really disappointed they couldn't offer that one due to the sponsor leaving, kind of like Dollar General did back in 2015. It's very unfortunate because it's a really cool looking car, and it would have reminded me a lot of the Joey Logano Penske Mosaic car that only got made for the All-Star win. Very cool car like that with all the pictures, and unfortunately we just not going to get it. So, but anyway, that is the end of this car. We're going to slide him off to the side. We're going to take a look at the Throwback now. As you can see, the Throwback looks like it's a throwback to something in the 90s. I'm not sure exactly which car it's throwing back to. It reminds me, and this is just what I'm going to say, of a 1992 Kenny Schrader type car. Skinnier numbers. You can see all the different M&Ms. The specific type of yellow on this one, not as bright. I mean, maybe it's older, but it's just, to me, that's what it looks like. You can see some very cool details here. All the little M&Ms down below. On the roof, look at all the M&Ms behind the number there. Along the name rail, a bunch of M&Ms around there as well. We got M&Ms on the front here with their different cartoon characters. And again, you can tell they look a little bit older. Going to the right side, there's our red M&M and the number 18. Got M&Ms, and then you can just see all the little colorful M&Ms, and that was the big draw to this car. The M&M's car was always really popular due to the amount of colors. It was a very colorful car, and that always helps. When you have a very colorful car, it draws kids in. I mean, who didn't like the M&M's car, even if you didn't like the driver? You know, the M&M's car was always kind of a thing of beauty. Like I said, you have to count in the colors. I think that's a big factor in it, but overall, it's a cool throwback. Definitely, like I said, if I had to choose, I would have picked to have the final ride in the M&M's car. Unfortunately, they're not making that one, which is just unfortunate. I really wish they would have been able to make that one. But a solid throwback, but not going to be on my top 5. Honestly, the throwbacks just don't look right. The number location, I've mentioned it a number of times. I probably won't ever say it enough, but the number location really just, it doesn't work on throwbacks. I mean, William Byron's is a perfect example, but we'll get into that later. But overall, between the two, if I had to choose, I would definitely pick the Crunchy Cookie. So if you're a fan or you know, looking out there to pick out which Kyle Busch car you want to get out of the newest group that have come in, I would pick the Crunchy Cookie personally. But again, these things are always preference based. So still 2 great additions, especially for you Kyle Busch fans. Definitely my personal favorite is the Crunchy Cookie. I love the colors on it, and I love the fact that it has the normal 18 font. I think that's always been a cool number style. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below about this group of cars and which one your favorite is. You can check both of these cars out at rasdiecast.com. You can use promo code RaceCraze to get a nice discount at the checkout. That's nice. That's just a thank you for using the website, because it doesn't give any kickback to me because I run the website, so it does. It gives you guys a discount, and it's a thank you. Thank you for watching the channel and keeping it going. It's been doing really well, and I always appreciate it because they take a lot of work, and I'm glad that people enjoy them. So thanks for watching, guys. Though this has been Race Craze, and we will see you in the next Diecast review.